Tuesday, November the 30th, 2021. I hope everybody had a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research. Everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only, not investment advice. Please take a moment to read this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, let's check. We left off the market here today. So what a month, guys. It's done. We got the shooting star candle like we talked about in the lunchtime update. Watch out. Last time we did a shooting star candle was before the Corona crash. So, so December might be an interesting one. We'll see how that goes. Now, last time it pushed above it and then back down, but this market's been a little bit more volatile here. Before the Corona crash, like, things were just kind of like really quiet, and then things got wild, right? So we're kind of in wild shooting star candle right here. So if there's going to be a top, that's a nice one to have for the books, right? But we'll see how it goes. The market doesn't make it that easy. We did have a bearish engulfing candle last week, and we're so far below those lows, and that's significant, right? Considering that we usually get followed through off of bearish engulfing candles, about 70% of the time. So that helps out for statistically for a nice move. And we closed below the bump line here, so we got a little bit of room to get to the 50-day moving average, and then they'll probably end up buying the dip there. But good volume came in today, so we'll see how that goes going into the rest of the week and into the new month. We'll see if any fresh flows come in if they start buying the dip there at the 50-day. But a huge MOC on the sell side, the largest I've ever seen, the 8.1 billion on the sell side. So at least the largest I've seen since I've been tracking it, right? So potential shark pattern right here. We're bouncing off of one of our zones, so we'll see how that goes going into tonight. We'll definitely keep an eye on the futures tonight. So MES again, a little bit tricky here to put any geometrical lines in here. You can maybe do a megaphone, but look how we broke down out of this geo earlier today. Wasn't that nice? So a nice move there. Let's see with the Qs. Qs is a good drop right there. Possible bear flag going into tomorrow. IWM. Crazy tick after hours, but stayed below the geometric line from the bubble report this morning. XLF ground its way down here today, so weighing a little bit on the market. Of course, the JPOW talk today. And the VIX couldn't take the triangle up, ended up taking it down, but stayed within the range. We're still over 20, which means we're not out of the woods yet here in terms of volatility. Apple, guys, in its own little world here today, ended up spiking, getting to the 165 strike, which is pretty cool. So we resisted off of it a little bit, and then they pushed it into the close while the market was flushing, which means everybody was just putting their money in Apple. So Tesla, the little rising wedge type formation here going into tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. Bitcoin, looks like it's triangulating right now. So again, important area, right? I like how we're above the ADMA here so far, so let's see if that gets any continuation. Amazon, inside day down, right? Kind of testing last week's lows. What is that? RIVN, let's take a look at Rivian. Inside day, hanging on to the IPO highs. So very, very interesting area right here if it wants to get going. LSID. Still getting tight here, guys. Not quite ready yet, but I could be gearing up for a big move if the market gets strong. Twitter was follow through off of yesterday's outside day. mRNA, after freaking everybody out in the market, ended up with a doji. And Pfizer, with the weakest candle in the world yesterday, finished green today. It was like Pfizer, Apple, and Tesla. So there we go. So anyway, so we have that one. Baba, got a little bit of chatter on this name here today, so definitely want to keep an eye on right here. AT&T, the T, great move down on this one. Could be a little capitulation there with that volume, so a little bit of a lower shadow on that one. And CRM with earnings after hours. I think they beat on earnings and revenue, but guided down, and that is basically the the last thing a CEO wants to say, oh, yeah, we're guiding down. Okay, see ya. Have a nice day, right? So keep an eye on CRM on the 15-hour radar tomorrow. Anyway, guys, good stuff. We'll see you tonight on the live stream. Make sure you bring your chart request. Till then, stay healthy out there. Maybe your risk first and stay safe. See you in the game.